She was shocked after it happened. She was stunned. Well, now she's had a couple of days to let it all soak in and to get ready and to refocus and reset for this, for the 200. She looked good in the qualifiers. Now it's finals time again. Addo, what's your take?
Well, she's certainly in a lane that she will always treasure, and that's lane 9. But what she needs here is in the semifinals, and then she's got to set a personal best just to contend with this field, because behind her, she has the fastest woman this year in Gabby Thomas, and 2 behind her, she has Julian Alfred, who is also dangerous. She's the NCAA champion, and she has a faster personal best. And that's before we talk about the fastest woman alive at 200, Shericka Jackson, who will be behind them all in lane 6.
Hey, Son, how about this as we look at Gabby Thomas of the United States? The U.S. women have not won a world championship at 200 meters since the great Allyson Felix in 2009.
Co-favorite in this event. She has the perfect lane draw out in lane 8. She can chase Sha'Carri, the weakest part of her race. She's going to be able to chase the world champion and then get on the straightaway quicker than anybody else and go to her strength, the final 100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this woman on your screen is the favorite for a reason. Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
She's in 6.
Yeah.
She can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Needham of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate, who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's the guy. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field.
The 2 American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9.
Set.
Women's 200.
Shericka Jackson, outside has already been passed. Here comes the world champion,
Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica, the first since Marlene Honey, and she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a meet record.
She is getting closer to Flojo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close, Addo, and I could tell the way that she ran the 100, she was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her, she executed to perfection. We just witnessed the 2nd fastest time ever run, and it was at a World Championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas, her mouth is wide open, she can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 0.4 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
of a margin
of victory as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close. No contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'Carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze medal. So she's leaving here with a gold and a bronze. This is a phenomenal first world championship.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson 4th from the left, was playing. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win the hand. She came off of that turn and it was goodbye. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world, know now, if you are not ready to run 21.4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the...
So you should see Kemba Nelson in this one. Shericka Jackson, Antonique Strawn, Sha'Carri Forbes is also there. And I think the public address announcer is ready. Kemba Nelson in 1, Tamara Clark in 2, Celera Barnes in 3, Shericka Jackson in 4, Antonique Strawn in 5, Sha'Carri Forbes in 6, Natasha Marston in 7, and Ashanti Moore in 8. So a couple of United States athletes. That's Kemba Nelson in lane 1.
Olympic World Champ semifinalist last year, 10.88, part of the second place 4x1 team last year. Mount Alvernia to Oregon to elite performance in Jamaica. Rocky start to the season, coming back now.
Tamara Clark is in lane 2.
First year pro and American, fine sprinter, especially at 200 meters. She's on the second lane in.
Celera Barnes is in lane 3.
Steady this season, has 6 or 7 times 11.1 this season, looking to peak up for the U.S. Nationals in July.
You're going to hear a loud ovation. Shericka Jackson in lane 4.
World silver, Olympic bronze in the 100, world champion at 200 meters, second fast at that distance of all time at 21.45. MVP, former Vertec. Has my birthday, July 15, much younger and much faster.
I told you she's going to get the biggest ovation. In lane 5, Antonique Strawn from Bahamas, but trains here in Jamaica.
World Junior double champion 2012 on a string of personal bests at 200 meters, under 11 seconds at 100 last year for the first time. MVP Jamaica.
Sha'Carri Forbes runs out of lane 6.
Former Homewood star, now Sprint Tech, 10.98 in Bermuda a couple of weeks ago. Busy little sprinter, Olympic and World Champs 4x1 medals.
Natasha Morrison in 7.
Training really well this season. World Champs finalist 2015, finishing the season with a flourish. She's MVP. There's a billboard at Glengolf in her honor because she has Olympic gold medal.
This is Ashanti Moore in lane number 8.
Former Heidel star, training in the States in the sprint, improving at both 100 and 200 meters.
Women's 100-meter dash. The A race, the big favorite, Shericka Jackson. Natasha Morrison looks as if she's rounding into form and getting back to that breakout year of 2015. Sha'Carri Forbes is getting dangerous as well.
Jackson,
Nelson,
the clear favorite here, Spencer. 10.82 this season on this track.
she runs out of lane 4. Set, off they go. Very good start by Shericka Jackson. Kemba Nelson is running well on the inside as well. Shericka Jackson kicks into another gear, goes away in imperious fashion. The World Championship silver medalist and the Olympic bronze medalist comes home in 10.78 seconds. If the wind reading is correct, that would be her new season's best. 10.78, fabulous running by Shericka Jackson. Antonique Strawn second, 10.99. Sha'Carri Forbes third, 11.07. Fantastic running by Shericka Jackson.
Another sub 11 by Shericka Jackson in Kingston. 10.79. She's been working on her start, and her start looked really good there. Some good starters in that field. She got out ahead of them and kept on flowing, untroubled, unperturbed for the last part of the race. She jogs forward to deliver the roses to some lucky fan in the grandstand. But Shericka Jackson, world bronze at 400, Olympic bronze at 400, fully converted to the 100 meters. Here she's at 50, clear of the field. Nelson on the inside, the field coming forward, but Shericka Jackson, MVP, 10.79, world leader 10.76, Sha'Carri Richardson. Here are the first couple of steps from Shericka Jackson. Her start is much better than it was before, and it paves the way for really fast times in the summer when it matters in Budapest. Doesn't have to run the 200 in nationals because she's world champion in the 100. She is the early 100 favorite for the national title. Brilliant start.
Positive 1.6.
Here she's again, tall in the sky blue. Barnes to her right hand side and Strawn to her left hand side as we look. She's clear of them. Stays tall and disciplined. She's enjoying it. A little shout as she crosses the line in 10.79. Wow.
That is Sham in the dark glasses. Someone I used to coach.
Sham.
Well, he's now just Sham.
Sham.
Yeah, I actually used to coach Sham at Duane Park in football. There you go. Doing the drift.
It's like he's teaching U.S.A.
Well, that's the name of that. That's the name.
Looks like a spaceship landed, doesn't it, in the background there. Looks fabulous. I'm sure it will be when it's finished. Women's 100 meters, Deja Stevens goes in lane 1, the 30-year-old. Don't get to see her too often on the Diamond League circuit. Brie Rizzo, the Australian, and like the South Africans, already had a big season. Equalled her personal best in Perth at the Australian Championships, where she finished 3rd. And again, a couple of Americans we don't see loads of necessarily, but Cambria Sturgis is going to be in lane 3. Is in pretty good form, 10.98. That's her quickest for 3 years. That was in the States earlier this month. And then Celera Barnes had a great indoor season last year. She was actually 3rd in the Diamond League in Doha at the beginning of last season, looking to get the Diamond League season off to a good start here. Won the national championships at 60 meters indoors, so no doubt Barnes will get out quickly. Not sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, the great world champion. Not sure she's yet in the sort of form where we haven't seen her over 100 meters yet this season. As such, was 2nd in the Diamond League in China over 200. And then Zoe Hobbs, we've got 3 or 4 people here who are at the World Indoors. Zoe Hobbs, one of them, the New Zealander, was 6th in the final there. Again, had a very good indoor season. Maya McCoy, well, she took a chance, won the kind of international race in Doha before the Diamond League. Then we had a withdrawal, and she had got to race twice there, and is in good form. It says Liberia. I'm told, I think that she's going to go back to running for the U.S.A. Wants to. She accepted the chance to run for Liberia, but now wants to go back on that, getting close to 11 seconds. Now, Jasia Sears, watch out for her. Again, another great indoor runner. Sadly, injury last year after running 10.77 early in the year meant that we didn't see the best of her for the rest of 24. And then Rani Rosius of Belgium in lane 9. So the quick starters, you've got Sears in 8. Can she turn that into a big 100 meters here? Zoe Hobbs gets out quickly as well. Barnes the same. What are we going to see from Shericka Jackson right in the middle? The biggest name in this 100 meters, but is she going to be quick enough at this stage of her season? And what about McCoy? New name on the circuit to many, and her chance to show what she can do in this sort of company. So Jackson right in the middle. In lane 5, Barnes and Sturgis are the 2 Americans in 4 and 3 next to her. Hobbs in the yellow, then McCoy, Jasia Sears and Rosius closest to the camera. Women's 100 meters. Oh, a really good start from Barnes, and Sturgis got away quickly as well. And these two with half a yard, although Barnes is beginning to go back. Shericka Jackson coming through the middle. Jason Shears is going to be close as well. It's going to be tight on the line. Jackson might just get there. She does. McCoy storms through for second. Well, we said we weren't sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, and it's good to see. We want our big stars coming and running well. She doesn't look too happy, does she? But that was an emphatic win in the end. Not super quick. It's a warm evening here and a little breeze behind the sprinters, but 11.04, a good start for Jackson. 2-3 others got out of the blocks better, but by 50 metres she was certainly co-leading and then went on to take it, Tim.
Yeah, she did. I mean, actually a brilliant start, and you called it, from Celera Barnes. Look there in the headband, fourth from right, but it's almost like she just lost her rhythm there, and the power of Shericka Jackson, she carried on accelerating. They hit their top speed at around 70 metres, these sprinters. She just holds her form there. Look at that really symmetrical, beautiful looking balance. Coming through strongly on the near side, McCoy in the all black does well there, just easing out Jason Shears, who takes a third spot. The season's best for her, the same as the winner, Shericka Jackson. But yeah, Shericka Jackson very, very sober, Steve. I think she probably knows full well that there's a bigger fish to be caught later in the season. Much, much bigger fish.
I think she'll be pleased with that. Whatever cool demeanour she's keeping. You know, there's some good people here running well. Settled a little below 2 metres per second. Late opportunity here for Maya McCoy, American who now runs for Liberia. Not sure if she's been cleared of the major champs yet, but been close to 11 seconds this year in Florida already. What a season Van der Weyken from Luxembourg's had. Bronze medal at the World Indoor Championships. Really good starter, as you would think from that. Now we've got the two fastest twins in the world. The Clayton twins. This is Tia, who's kind of overtaken her sister Tina, who started their career probably the quicker the better, if you like, but Tia's the one to look out for. That World Indoor title is second one for Majinga Kambunji in Nanjing, when maybe thought others would get there, but her experience is so important. And talking about experience, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, perhaps the greatest female sprinter of all time. You can argue that one till late in the night anywhere, if you like, but two-time Olympic champion, multiple world champion. Zoe Hobbs of New Zealand next to her in lane 6. Then Amy Hunt of Great Britain. Many of these athletes were in China for the World Relays. And here is twin number 2. Well, those will be two twins, isn't it? Otherwise it'll be triplets. Tina Clayton of Jamaica in lane 8. Well, Shelley's been here most of the week, has been enjoying her time in Doha, been with lots of young athletes and in the schools, and they've really enjoyed having her here. You know, this is part of the farewell tour, if you like. What a career it's been, but I'm pretty sure she still wants to win. She's burning to win. So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in lane 5, Kambunji in 4. Watch out for the Claytons in 3 and 8. Van der Weyken in 2 as well. Kambunji gets a much better start than Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and also going well is Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton's just got this one at the moment. Van der Weyken is close. It's going to be very tight on the line, but Clayton's going to get this. It's Tia Clayton, 10.92. Well, I said she's been running very well, and she's overtaken her sister career-wise, but now she's overtaking everybody else, and in fact, her sister may have just nicked second place on this side. Fraser-Pryce tried to get involved in the end. Van der Weyken faded in the last 20 metres or so. Quickest in the world this year, and look at the wind reading. Exactly 2 metres per second, so it will be legal. We'll wait to see this photo finish. What did you make it, Chris?
It was very, very tight, wasn't it? But it's a Jamaica 1-2-3. That we know. Clayton from Clayton. In fact, Amy Hunt, just coming up, has been given third. Let's look at it again. But you're absolutely right. Tia Clayton gets out brilliantly. Third from right. Already leaving Kambunji behind. Then Fraser-Pryce comes back into it. And then Tina Clayton on the near side. But did Amy Hunt just sneak third?
Well, if she did, that was phenomenal. That would be a personal best for Hunt, and it's just coming up confirmed.
Yeah, well done, Tina.
Well clear of the rest. Get better, get quicker.
Hello guys, welcome back to Team Test Reaction. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share and comment. So guys, hope you have watched a very powerful race from our brother Jamaica. So that race was comprised, it's a mixture of that race. We have the Shericka Jackson, Tia Clinton, Sha'Carri Richardson, Alan Reid. That is a race to watch, and the twin clash of Tina Clinton. So it was a race, and it started with the Tia Clinton destroying the Team USA completely and set a record, because Jamaica is known for short races and track and field, and also the relay. So we have seen how Tia Clinton destroyed Team USA, and normally USA come behind Jamaica. Jamaica is normally they're winning this race for so long time. So the competitors, the serious competitors, the only Jamaica, the only United States, and also the Canada. So, and on that another race, we had a race of the Shericka Jackson. Shericka Jackson really destroyed Richardson completely. And when we remember the last year, people really celebrating how Jamaica destroyed the United States, destroyed Jamaica. We saw how Sha'Carri Richardson really destroyed the team. Team USA destroyed Jamaica completely, and we hope that next time in this Olympic this year, we know that Jamaica will just bounce back and win these races, because they have been winning these races for so long time. And Jamaica has a lot of talent. Look how Tina Clinton and Tia Clinton, those twin, really running out. And normally Tina Clinton really destroyed and winning these races, and followed by very close range with Tia Clinton. So kindly guys, I want us comment about these races, about how can they in speed from the Jamaica and the talent that Jamaica have. Jamaica has a lot of talent, and talent has never been beaten by anybody. They have been winning these races over 50 years. And you can see how the speed this guy have. It's amazing speed. And Jamaica, they normally cooperate while running, and they don't look how the Alan Reid came behind the Clayton family. So Jamaica has winning in a long range. Shericka Jackson and Tia Clinton, they have just win and set a new world record. And when it comes to setting a record, Jamaica normally set an abnormal record. You can see how U.S.A. Bolt set a record since 2009. That record has never been beaten by anybody. So they normally set an abnormal record, which will take you a lot of years to break that record. And we know that this person who will break that record of U.S.A. Bolt, we know that he or she is from Jamaica, because Jamaica normally set an abnormal record, and that guy really hardworking. They have raised a flag of Jamaica so high, nobody has just become behind Jamaica. So kindly guys, let me see reaction on comment section. Congratulating Jamaica, and I can say congratulations for those who participated these races. It's not easy to participate a race. And also Julian also came behind those, the Shericka Jackson and also Sha'Carri, Richardson. So kindly guys for watching me for the first time, kindly remember to subscribe, like, share in this comment in this race. Bye for now, see you next.